Hey y'all, it's LD here, LeightonD. I'm over here now. I just got something really exciting from our friends. I've been tracking this from Jack Mason out in Dallas. Got a chance to see him last week over at Wind Up. So when I'm recording this, today is I think the 24th of October. I ordered this back in May. This is the Pursuit Pilot 10th anniversary. And so right now, today, I just want to do a quick unboxing. I'm actually working on another video, winding up my first week with the Timex Atelier Marine M1. And you'll be able to find that video hopefully by the time I make this, either here, there, or somewhere around here. And I'll link to that. Or hopefully the system will link it to you. But I've been waiting for the Pursuit Pilot because I wanted a good pilot's watch. Those of you that know me, that I used to do a little flying thing way back in the day when I was a cool kid, and I wanted a good pilot's watch. Liked the IWC, I liked the Patek, and which was really out of the budget, but I liked, like I said, the IWC, the Mark, the big pilot, the Mark 20, and stuff like that. And those who know that Jack Mason was one of the first, probably my first, what I consider a big budget item as far as watches go, where I pretty much, I think it was like $800 which was out for the Hydra timer, and I still love it to this day. The amount of quality, I became instantly a fan. Peter Cho, one of the founders of Jack Mason, very approachable guy, very transparent. Told us about the delays going on with this Pursuit Pilot. Came out with the Pursuit Pro, which is a field watch kind of based off the Pursuit Pilot. And just a little bit of background. I believe if I'm wrong, somebody can go inside the comments and let me know, correct me. But I believe the Pursuit Pilot, I think it's a JM101, was one of the first watches from Jack Mason 10 years ago. And so when they did the 10-year anniversary, in the 10th year, they started doing the Pursuit Pilot, which was a really nice watch. It brought them a little bit more up level. They went from the Japanese Miyota movement, which is really good, the 9039 and the 9075, which is popular in the True GMT and the Strata timers. They went from that to now going to the La Joux-Perret. I believe it's the G101 movement, which is the one without the date. I think the G100 is the one with the date. Sometimes I get those backed up. But they went to that one, and it was, really bringing Jack Mason up, right? So now you have effectively what is a Swiss-made watch, right? What is a Swiss-made watch assembled in America and tuned in America and tuned in-house, designed and tuned in-house, because I think that this one is, hold on a second. Yeah, I think that this one, like I said, it's either designed, well, I know they're designed in America. Peter designed most of them. And then I know that when they come back, they're tuned and regulated, usually to plus minus 5 seconds a day. And so the big thing about it is that with this movement, it really gives you effectively a watch that competes on specs, supposed to compete on finish, to supposed to compete on finish, competes on specs, to a watch that is 2, 3, and sometimes even 4 times the cost of the Jack Mason, or the price of the Jack Mason, I should say the price of the Jack Mason. So with that being said, the challenge comes back to is we had to wait. Right now, one of the things is, some of you guys know that there's been tariffs that have been hit, and there's been customs issues, and then there's been shutdowns. And so a lot of things, besides the additional cost to a lot of the Swiss brands, an additional cost of the tariffs that has been passed on to customers, or the companies have had to eat, because when we bought or placed our pre-orders back in May, there was no tariffs. I don't think there was any tariffs. I think that we were in the what's the thing called, that little period, that little cooling off period or whatnot that the president had done, and so there was no tariffs at the time. And then the 39% tariffs came in, and we all expected that 39% tariff to eventually get negotiated out, but it's still there. And if you are looking at specifically Swiss watches or Swiss made watches, regardless of wherever they come from, a lot of people are finding this out. So they're buying watches that are on the used market, and they're finding this out because they're going Coin 24, find a nice Swiss watch for like $3,000 or $4,000, and then end up having to pay another $2,000 to bring that Swiss watch in, right? So, and at the time of this recording, we are currently in a government shutdown, which also affects the customs coming in and slows down the process. So they were expecting to have these out at the beginning by October. So they already said back in the days that they were going to try to get it out by October, but they were trying to do it September, beginning of October. It is the end, towards the end of October. We're just now getting these. Hopefully, we'll get the Pursuit Pro shortly. But what I wanted to do, I know that's a lot of rambling and talking. What I wanted to do is to actually do an unboxing now, live, and take it out with you. I'm going to move the camera angle, and I'm going to actually have it looking down, and so that you can see what I see as I see it. Okay, so I have it flipped upside down so that you stalkers, well, I mean, the ambitious stalkers will still find me, but that way that we can get in here and see what it is that we're getting, and hopefully we can see. All right, that's what we have right here. That's the paperwork. I just want to make sure, hopefully, y'all didn't see the address. Now, I do have a question, though, because, and maybe I could be wrong, after all that, let's see what we have, because they were supposed to be in presentation boxes. So this is the thing. Now, let's go and see, like, they're designed in Texas, assembled in the USA. And you see the Jack Masons. The mantra is to approach all aspects of the brand with intent and honesty. Our passion for watches combined with an unwavering dedication to a 5-star experience in who we are as people. Based out of our Dallas studio, every watch we designed is meant to elevate in the moment and form a unique story of their own. I don't know if y'all can see that right there. The community that we have built together is our ultimate source of gratification. Our inspiration comes from you. So we thank you for your support, which allows us to work towards fulfilling our mission of being a world-class watch brand. And you can scan and see a video from Peter Cho. All right. So, and I'm wondering now, is this? It is. And the question is this? So I will ask Peter, because these are supposed to come in actual presentation special boxes, and I was surprised that it came in the regular Jack Mason box. But I will talk to Peter. I will see him actually in a week or so. So I will talk to him and ask him that, or ask in the Facebook group. But like I said, this is live, and you see it as I see it. So there's that. That could be just a matter of getting them out shipped earlier. And there's another reason why I talk about this is because the price of the this one, right, the special edition, its price was more so along the lines of what a Pursuit Pilot would cost plus the presentation box. And the old 5th anniversary or 10th anniversary ones came in a presentation box. So I expected this one to do. So that may be coming separately, and he'll probably respond to that. But just to show you right off the bat what it looks like. And hold on a second. Let me see while I have you here. So you can see this. And one of the things, let's give it a charge. The LUME shot, which is what we all look for, the two color LUME. These are lumed blocks, lumed indices. As we work with that. And let's see, has a Jack Mason Easy Link bracelet, or easy adjust on the fly adjustment bracelet. Let me take off some of this plastic. I was doing a video the other day, and I just happened to notice that how much of that video I actually had plastic from the unboxing when I was actually opening up this Timex that I have, the Marine M1. And like I said, coming out. Let's do this before I start taking off, because you guys don't need to see me take off all of that. But let's see, show the watch. And this is a titanium. I believe it's grade 2 titanium, and which is very light. Let's see. There we go. Put that down over there. Let's see how it fits on my. There we go. And it's almost a perfect fit right out of the box. I have a 7 3/4 inch wrist. It is pretty much a perfect fit, but let's say that it wasn't. The cool thing with Jack Mason watches, and I will show you this real quick, is that they have this micro adjust right here to actually bring it down, and let's see if that makes things better. Look at that. Right out the box. Right out the box. Right? We are right there. So this watch will be, I am finishing my actual review with this watch. This is the Timex Marine. So I'm finishing that, and then I will be spending the next week with the actual Jack Mason Pursuit Pilot. With that, thank you for watching, and I will now finish unwrapping this, and like a fat kid in dodgeball, I am out.